wonder what a job posting would look like for an ASA ump? It would probably look a little something like this. Wanted, physically fit man or woman who knows softball rules, can diffuse a tense situation, is not swayed by the crowd, and can make a split-second decision that only half the players are gonna like. Sound like a challenge? Definitely, but let's check in and see what it's like to be an ASA ump.
When softball players take the field, they look to coaches and players for direction. But the ultimate authority on the field, the gatekeeper of the rules and regulations, is up to one and only one, the umpire. Umpiring a softball game is an important responsibility, and umpires share the diamond with players doing everything to win. An umpire's job is to make sure they have fun.
The ball game is for the players. We are out there because they are playing, not vice versa.
It's not all work, there's plenty of play. The folks whose job uniform includes a mask have quite an appealing work atmosphere. Fresh air, sunshine, and best of all, one of the best seats on a softball field.
It's fun. You know, I like to watch the players get out there and hustle and do their thing, you know, and I like the close plays.
Well, my favorite thing about being an umpire is getting out here and having fun and the competitiveness of it, you know. I like that.
It keeps me involved in athletics. It gets me out and gets me a lot of exercise.
Yes, umps love what they do, and they get paid to do it. Most are former players who have plenty in common with their coworkers, other umps, so a special bond quickly develops.
And I always try to have fun at the ballpark, and I think that's an important element because it is a ball game, it's not ball work. And if you can make it fun and still do your job and do your job very well, then it makes it fun for everybody.
You build friendships all across the nation and keep in touch with these people, and it's almost a fraternity of people that you enjoy being around and spending time with.
One career challenge, keeping opposing teams happy. And as you probably guessed, sometimes there is no solution.
You're only 50% right when you make a call, because one team's going to, go against it, one team's going to go with it.
50% of the people are going to be happy and 50% going to be sad. That's the game. That's the way our job is.
One part of the job that takes some getting used to is the emotion.
What? No!
Yeah, the emotion. It's a job that's full of passion. Emotions do play a big part, but all involved know that it's just a part of the game.
They get it out of their system. I explain my point, I listen to theirs, and then sometimes we just have to agree to disagree.
We all know that we have calls that we didn't get right. And make sure that I'm back focused on the game is probably the hardest thing an umpire has to do.
So, if you want to be an ump, you might not always be the most popular person on the field, but there is so much else that makes it worth it, and the payoffs are many.
Watching the games. I love the bases, I love the game.
And I feel like I'm giving back by umpiring.
But in the end, it's just a game, and the players and coaches ultimately appreciate the work of those who made it possible, the umpire.
We have a need not only for more umpires, but for good umpires.
If you'd like to be an ump and give back to the great game of softball and have some fun, we'll have some links on our website at softball360.com.
That's the best part, because everybody likes you at that point.
When Softball 360 returns, a Bombers battle north of the border. Team Mikan and Team Worth square off in Toronto with some out-of-orbit blasts. But first, time to get the latest news on health and fitness on Softball RX.
Hello softballers, this is Nastasia from Lifetime Fitness. I want to show you a quick tip today. One of the most important things people forget to do is stretch before their game and after their game. One of the major muscle groups we need to be stretching is the hamstring. The hamstring attaches to your glutes and to your low back. If we don't stretch this hamstring out, we could be injured and not play as well. So let me show you a quick way to stretch this. If you want to just go over and basically press your heel down to the floor, flex forward at your pelvis, hold for 20 to 30 seconds, feeling that resistance, come up, relax, go back down, hold 20 to 30 seconds, and come back up, repeating that 2 to 3 times. Make sure you do that before your game and after your game. This will help you not only prevent injury, but also help you to have more fun.
Softball360.com is the place for softball gear. Log on to order the best in bats, gloves, shoes, balls, and more. Softball360.com stocks all types of gear from slow pitch to fast with all the best brands. Hey, if you want it, we'll get it to you with same-day shipping. Softball360.com, staffed by folks who know, love, and live softball. Check out our website for gear, features, and news from the world of softball. Support the store that supports your sport. Shop at softball360.com.